everybody, welcome back to another day of Minecraft. Hey, we are going to do something fun today. We absolutely are. It's going to be a blast. So let's hop on our horse and go get us some lava, and I'm going to show you how to build a lava building today. You're like, hold on, Larry, I thought this was supposed to be like a something for beginners, you know, like to explain how the game is played, and absolutely that's what we're going to do. So yesterday we did mining. By the way, this is the horse. This is our beautiful horse. This is King Lawrence. Very nice, King Lawrence. You look great. Yes, wonderful. So King Lawrence and I, we did mining last night, last night. The last episode we did mining, and we got iron. And with that iron, we made buckets. Okay, I filled up 3 of the buckets with water. That's right over there by the place. And now I have 3 buckets that I need to fill with lava. Now, this is what I choose to do when I want to build a building. Now, this is not what you have to do. I know there's lava over here somewhere. Here it is. All right, don't jump in the lava, okay? Where is he? Hey, don't jump in the lava, all right? Okay, now let's get ourselves some lava here. There we go. There's 1, 2, and 3 buckets of lava. Got an advancement, hot stuff. Now, let's head back to this monstrosity thing that I made. And I'm going to explain it. So today I'm going to show you how to build a very simple building using just lava and water. It actually is very, very simple. I also want to point out that I blocked in to this building inside here using just cobblestone. I blocked the entrance right here, and also I blocked it right there. And this guy's just kind of stuck out here, no big deal. Because what I did was I made a nice flat path all the way along here just by moving grass around, no big tricks or anything. And real simply, I have a nice straight path all the way over here, and you can tell I knocked down a lot of grass and just knocked down a lot of those, you know, weeds and grass and stuff like that. Now, this may look like, how in the world, I could never do that, Larry? That's crazy. That's no big deal. On the other hand, some of you are going, okay, I get it. That's just grass stacked on top of dirt, stacked on top of each other with some ladders, and then you just kind of put a form around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain this. Okay, now that I don't need lava and stuff like that, I don't think he's going to wander away, but I just don't want to lose King Larry. You hang out and hey, I need you to King Lawrence. Sorry, not King Larry. There we go. All right, so he's good now. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you real quick what I'm doing. Okay? If you'll remember, I put a stack of dirt right here, and this is the same stack of dirt next to a hill. That's where I spawned in. Remember, I put some dirt up and I said, that's our spawn point. Okay? Now, if you walk 92 paces that way, you'll see another stack of dirt with some torches on it. If you go that way, 96 blocks, you'll see the same thing. Another stack of torches way down there with some lights on it, and right there you'll see that as well. So that whole area squared all the way around me. I didn't go this way because it would go past our little hobbit hole, and I don't need to do that. But that area is what they call our spawn chunks. Okay, so spawn chunks are what they call 16 blocks square, 16 chunks square. So you can tell the game is actually squares, and the whole entire game is based on squares. And so there are 16 blocks in a square, 16 one way and 16 another, and that makes up one of those chunks. So 16 by 16 is a chunk. And there are, in the game, if you look, going out this way, there are a total of 12 chunks that way, which again is 16 by 16, 12 chunks that way, 12 chunks that way, 12 chunks that. Basically, actually, it's 12 chunks all the way across. So 12 by 12 makes up this thing we call the spawn zone. Now, inside the spawn zone, your stuff is always happening. So if let's just say this horse here, okay, if I put a fence around him and left all the way, like 200 chunks that way, if he stayed inside that fence, he would never despawn because he's inside this initial, what they call the spawn chunk. That's why I'm building this building here, is because it's inside my spawn chunk, because this is going to be an iron farm. And inside the iron farm, it's going to produce iron, but it only produces it while these chunks are actually active. While I am in the area, the chunks are active. But in this area, this is always active. No matter where I go in the game, if I'm anywhere in the overworld here, we're going to go into what they call the nether and to the other places, but that's different. Right here in the overworld, this is an active area that I'm in. So because it's always active no matter where I go, this is where I'm going to build my building. Okay, a lot of explanations, whether you care about that or not. When you spawn in the game, mark that spot and then count off 96 blocks that way, make a spot, 96 blocks that way, make a spot, 96 blocks that way, all 4 directions, and that is your spawn chunk. Woohoo! All right, now I'm going to explain something real quick here. This will be kind of fun. Okay, so I'm going to actually tear all this down eventually, but if you went 3 across and 3 across, now you have an X, right? Okay. In the center, if you went up by, let's say, 3, okay, and then just kind of got rid of the stuff in the center here, okay, like that. There we go. Okay. Now, so now we've got a X on the ground, and above it is a block, right? Now, above it, I'm going to build the exact same X. So now we have an X in the air and an X on the ground, exactly in the same space. Okay? Following me? All right. Now, in the center of that X, I'm going to go ahead and put my lava. I just placed it there. Now watch what the lava does. See how it spreads out and fills in that square perfectly down below? That's what I'm talking about. It is going to do that consistently, always, and never do anything different than that. Now, if the conditions change, if this was in the wrong spot, obviously it would hit the grass here and it would start spreading out and you'd have something very different. But if you do that, it's always going to do that. Now, I'm going to go above this real quick. Just show you something here. Okay, I'm going to go up above. Now, the source block of lava, this block right here that I'm pointing at, okay, that square is actually underneath and hidden below this thing, right? So if I put water right here on top of this X, okay, it is going to flow over the outside, see, of that, and it creates cobblestone, okay? And then the water, by the way, it just spreads out, okay? The water always spreads out in this exact same fashion, which I can explain later because we're going to use that up above. But see how the water lands and then it goes out? 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's always 6 blocks. Okay? So, let me grab my water back. So to pick up water, you just go aim right at where you put the water and just collect it. Okay? Now the water all goes away. And we have this pillar. And you're like, well, Larry, yeah, that's wonderful, but where's your lava? You must go through a lot of lava. Oh, nay, nay. Nay, nay. Here we go. We're going to go on top. I'm going to jump over here. Now I'm just going to use my shovel. Boom. Now, that lava is still there because, remember, it was hidden. It was hidden underneath this. That's why it's still there. So we're going to get our empty lava bucket, and we're just going to scoop it back up. And then the lava slowly goes away as it filters its way down and then slowly disappears because the source block is gone, right? All gone. Now, I can do whatever I want here. I can place that back on top of there, and I then forever have look at that. I could make a fence doing that. I could make a wall doing that. Now, take that and just look at this. Okay? Up there, that's nothing different than these right here. That's what that is up there. They're just in a row like this. Okay? I did the ones on the bottom first, and then I just did this up in the air. Okay? See? I just made that, made it on the ground, and made it up in the air. Okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm just putting X's next to each other. Okay? And whatever I do here, and I do down below as well, and then I put lava, it's going to flow down, and it's going to create a wall of lava, or as I like to call it, a free building. Okay, let's go out. Let's go back to our place, and you know, we got to put a bunch of torches out here. This is crazy. It's crazy being out there that late at night. All right, now. All right. So, hopefully we don't get any mobs after us while we're out here. We're out there just a little bit late. So, anyway, you know, I am actually going to need my bed when I go up top, because I'm going to be up there a long time. So, let's get back to this. So, as you can see, this right here, that right there is no different than this square right here. Or that X. See? Right here, straight up, that there's an X up there. And the same here and here and here. So that's what I'm going to do. So I built that all the way up at 250. 255 is the highest you can build in the game. So at 250 blocks up, I'm going to place that lava all the way around. I'm going to do 3 at a time. Go up above, drop the water, wait for the cobblestone to be made all the way down till the bottom, and then grab the water, grab the lava, move them over, move them over, move them over. Keep them doing it. Keep doing that until you're done. Now, you can, just to let you know here, to speed this up, you can make like, 12, buckets of water and lava, so you can do 6 or 8 at a time, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Whatever. Do what you want to do. But I just don't want to have, 8, 10 buckets when I'm done. Sorry. So anyway, I am going to head up and do the first one with you here. And let's see. Let me grab the bed real quick. Now, you might say, so, okay, how did you get all that up there, though? I'm going to show you that. Let me grab the bed here. Okay. And we're all set. So, the very first thing I did was decided, because this ain't the first building I've built, what I did was I decided I wanted to have 8 of these X's along every wall. Now, that includes the 2 corner pieces. So, starting here, there's 8 along here. Now, that works out perfect. This is kind of like my center spot. It works out perfect for the drop zone for the iron golems. It works out perfect, but we're not going to do the iron golems first. We're going to build a farm in here so that we can breed villagers. But that's all. Yeah, let's not get it too confusing. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to head up the ladder. Now, what I did originally, okay, was I just stacked one piece of dirt on top of another, on top of another, on top of another, and I just did this all the way up, stacking dirt on top of each other until I reached the top. Ooh. And then, now what I'm going to do, if I fell from this spot, I would definitely die, okay? So I'm going to go all the way up, and then I'm going to show you what I did to get back down. Now, when you're doing things like this, you either can stack the dirt, put the ladder, stack the dirt, put the ladder, stack the dirt, put the ladder, that type of thing. Or if you've got a big body of water like I do here, okay, we're going to look down. This is a little bit of a, don't get sick. This is a little bit of a pucker zone, okay? So I get that. But see that water down there? I built it next to the water on purpose so that when I got all the way up here, yep, that's what that little thing that looks like a diving board is, I actually went out and then jumped off that, because you can fall from the highest height in the game, as long as you land in water, you are not going to die. See? There you go. So, yep, I know some of you are puckering. Some of you are like, oh, Larry, that's a little crazy. That's a little wacko. But look at the view, huh? Is that gorgeous? So I'm holding down sneak. And as you can tell, I'm over water here because I put my X straight down. I'm not moving around. And I'm right over water. So that's what I did. I just literally, as I was falling, I moved myself. You can actually move in the air a little bit and made sure I was going to land in the water. Okay? So this is the top. Now, what I'm going to do is go below it and put a whole nother level in. And I didn't do that because I wanted to show you guys how to do it. Okay, because how do you just place stuff up in the air? Now, you place it just like you place anything else on top of each other. So I'll show you. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go down the ladder a little bit, and then I'm going to stop right about here so you can see I have space. Now I'm going to aim right here at my ladder. I'm holding down sneak, and I'm just going to place a block. And if you turn around, the block's not there. Look at that. Hello. There it is. Place the block. There's my block. Now, I think this is going to be too high. I'm going to go up and just do that. Yep, I'm too high. So that was too high. Let's fix this. Okay, get rid of that piece. Okay, and then place this block. I think that one may be too high too. Nope, that one's perfect. So right there. Alrighty. So now I'm going to go like that. And that's all I'm doing. I'm pressing sneak, okay? And as soon as you see the edge of the block, see you're not actually falling off. It's just a little thing they did in the game so you can build things like this. It's important that this is in the game, otherwise you wouldn't be able to. So. All right, now let's see. So what I'm going to do is get myself out to this spot. All right there. Oh, I think that'll do it. Now, what I want to do is I want to be able to stand where a whole block of water can fall down next to me, and I'm not directly going to block it or any of these blocks. I got to look up. All right, so that's good there. This one is technically next to that one. All right, so you see that one and that one. That's good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these right here last, so that I don't have to worry about these two pieces here. I'm going to do all the rest of them first, and then when I do these two last, I'll get rid of these blocks here, okay? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold down sneak, and I'm just going to go and place them along like this. That's how you do it. Now, what I'm doing is I'm looking for the same type of thing. I'm going to stop one block short. I need an air block in between me and the water that's going to fall. So you'll see, you're just going to go along, engage it, and then you look up and you go, okay, right there, good. Yep, see, I'm under it now, but see, there's nothing there. That's good, okay? All right, now, let's go along and do this again. Now, if this all freaks you out by looking at things like this, what you would want to do then is fill this all in so that you have a big surface to walk on and somewhere to be. And you can also put your bed down and things like that. And that's not a bad thing to do. Let's see. Yep, I'm okay there. The key here is what I want to do is I want to be able to see, can I reach that block right there here at this point? And yes, I can. So I'm at 13. Let's see. How many more? I'm going to need a lot more than that. So now I'm going to start using my cobblestone, my slabs. Now, I should have been using nothing but the slabs up here. If you do a slab, you place a slab right on the bottom part of a block and then go out on it. Now, this is where mobs can't spawn. The bad guys can't spawn on the lower part of a block. It's just something that's in the game. And so if you put slabs down, then the mobs can't spawn there and you don't have to put light everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to go along and complete this all the way along. So as you can see, when I'm done here, I am going to have a very, very tall building. Okay, it's going to be huge. and it's going to be all the way up to the sky. And if I put a staircase in it, I could have probably 50, maybe more floors. Now, I'm putting a half slab on top of a solid slab, and hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm making it non-spawnable. I'm making it so that mobs can't spawn on it. Okay. Now the way you make a slab, hold on one second. Let me get this done here. There we go. Now over here, I'm just going to put some torches. I could have just put some torches down over there, but let's just not even have to fight them. Okay. All right. Now this, I don't like having these two levels, but that's what I did, and that's what we're going to do. Okay. So let's go and pour our first ones. Okay. So let's see. So right here, I'm going to take the sticks away. I'm going to take that away. Actually, I'm going to get rid of all of this. Get my lava like that. Alrighty. Let's pour lava. Alright. So the first three are poured. And then you should have a blank airspace in between you and falling to your death. Okay? This is not going to be affected by rain. Well, rain doesn't affect lava anyway. All right, so I'm going to be up here. It's going to be nighttime. It's actually quite beautiful up here at night. So we'll just go ahead and let the night... You know what? I don't want the mobs to spawn down there. So let's just go ahead and put our bed down and sleep while we're up here. Okay. So I'm just going to put... there we go. I have to tear all this out. Remember that? So I have to tear out all of this right here because I have to pour these walls still. But take my bed and I'm going to put it like right over here. Just like that. Ooh, I don't want to fall off. Okay. Should we sleep? First of all, let's take a look around. By the way, you're probably wondering, why aren't you pouring the water, Larry? It's because we have to wait for the lava to reach the ground. The lava has got to actually get into those forms down there before we do that. But look around. Look at this. Look at the place at night. There's lava. There's my you remember those spawn blocks I was talking about? There's one. There's the other. There's one. And I don't have one going that way, but there's our center block right there. So there. And anyway, but there's some lava definitely over there, and then you can see our little town right there. So nighttime's kind of cool in Minecraft, as long as you're not dealing with bad guys. All right, let's sleep. Hopefully I don't fall off the whole entire thing when I wake up here, because it does kick you out of the bed. Whoo, whoo, that was close. All right, but I made it. All right, now let's see. Still got a ways to go here. Alrighty. So, I will be back in a moment when this is done. And we are back, and the lava has reached the bottom. So, let's go up and make our cobble. So, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make you guys watch all of this, obviously, because it would be very boring. It's like watching... Well, it's like watching lava dry. So, but I want you to know how to do it, because it is simple. It's really easy. It's not a difficult thing. It doesn't require, knowing some enchantment or something like that, or, going to the depths of hell and all that stuff. You just have to get some iron. Ouch. Okay. And once you look, so you can see how the cobblestone's being made. Look at that. See, the water is touching the lava, and as the game updates, it says, "Oh, hey, there's water touching lava." Look at that, and it works its way all the way down. Now, from up here, it's kind of hard to tell when that reaches the bottom unless it's nighttime and the lights go out. But what'll happen is you'll see that water will actually spread out. Remember I told you how the water spreads out those 6 blocks when it reaches the bottom? You can see that from here. So once that happens, I'm going to do the same thing I did to that small block down there. I'm going to go up, grab the water, punch a hole, grab my lava, and then I'm going to just do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again until we have a building. So I will be back as soon as we have a building, okay? You hang tight right there. I'll be back. Hey, and I am back. Wow, it's beautiful out here, all dark and gloomy, and the fog's rolled in, and we got our last 3 spots that we're going to pick up our water with, and our lava, and so very exciting. We have a big, monstrous building, and we're going to have fun. I'm going to build an iron farm in here so that we can have unlimited iron. Very exciting. All right, so let's grab our lava. Okay, and we're gonna need, let's see, we're gonna need that and that. So this is how I choose to do it until I get a ton of glowstone. We'll go over glowstone at another time. There we go. Grab our lava. I know I'm standing a little bit too close, but there you go. Let's see, we'll go like that. And there, and boom. There you go. So we have a building. And I believe that should do it for this episode. What I'm going to do next time is we're going to start building that iron farm in here. Now, what you're going to find is it is a pretty simple thing. It's not difficult. You just got to follow some basic rules, and it may be a little advanced, but it's not. I think you'll handle it. We'll get it done. So. I'm only going to spend 2 episodes on this building, and then back to the basics. All right? So I will talk to you tomorrow. Appreciate you being here. Hang loose, and see you tomorrow.